It is finally time to finish up this bathroom. And just in time, because I literally move in 2 days.
My world just turned upside down.
I am moving.
My husband and I are taking over my dad's business, which means moving back to my home state of Wisconsin after 13 years away. But we're not ready to say goodbye to the house we've called home for the last 5 years. I have poured my heart and soul into this place, and there's still so much I want to do here. So to hold on to the home, and hopefully generate some income, we're turning it into an Airbnb. That means renovations, the challenges of long-distance property management, and of course, plenty of DIYs. Welcome to the Airbnb Diaries.
Life is a winding road.
Hey guys, what's up and welcome to my channel. As you might be able to tell, I have moved and I am in my new space and I can't wait to share it with you guys, but that is not what this video is about. We have a bathroom renovation to finish up. That bathroom renovation is now 1,000 miles away from me, but we have to finish it up. I was so behind on this project, I didn't have time to film an intro or an outro before I moved. I just had to jump right into working on the rest of this bathroom. So if you haven't seen part 1 where I built the vanity for this space, or part 2 where my husband and my father-in-law and I tackled the shower, I highly recommend going back and checking out all the work that has happened thus far on this bathroom. And now all that's left to do is work on all of the stuff outside of the shower and putting the final touches on this space. So with all of that being said, let's jump into it and let's finish this bathroom renovation. Okay guys, so all of the options that I chose for outside of the shower for the walls and the floor, I ended up going with them because they were the quickest and easiest option for getting installed and quickly making this part of the bathroom look nice. But these were options I was already tossing around. It just made it 10 times easier picking them because of how easy they are going to be to install and get this bathroom done. So as you can tell, this wall is very beat up. Actually, like all of the walls are pretty beat up in this bathroom. So to make this quick and easy, instead of doing a ton of drywall work, I'm gonna be paneling the walls. My original plan was to do paneling from floor to ceiling, but unfortunately this bathroom is so small I can't get a 8-foot panel in here. So I played around with a ton of different options, and what I ended up choosing is I am just going to be carrying the paneling up as high on the walls as I need to get everything covered up, and then I'm going to do a chair rail piece. I just have to measure and figure out where I want to stop the paneling and have the chair rail piece. Let's see where I want to carry this up to. I want to carry it so that it covers up this hole, which is just under 72 inches. Okay, I'm gonna cut my panels to 72 inches, which, if I'm not mistaken, is exactly 3/4 of the way up my 8-foot high wall. So I'm gonna go cut that down. And since it's winter time and we had a giant ice storm in Virginia, I have to do all of my cuts inside. So I'm actually gonna be going back and forth between my basement and up here, which is not gonna be fun, but gotta do what we gotta do. Good morning, guys. It is a new day and it is the same outfit because all of my clothes are packed up. Yay! So I am not gonna do the chair rail pieces yet because today my father-in-law has come to help me because I'm still not fully feeling all that much better. Still very tired. So for flooring outside of the shower, I'm actually going with vinyl flooring. I was gonna do tile, but I couldn't find a tile that I was really in love with. And then the more I thought about vinyl flooring, the more I liked it. And it's also gonna be so easy to get installed. It's waterproof. Yeah, so it just ended up being the right option for this particular renovation. So I'm gonna go grab my father-in-law and we are gonna get started with some flooring. This should be pretty quick and pretty easy. I'm hoping it takes like maybe 2 to 3 hours tops. Installing vinyl flooring is honestly so easy. Each plank has a built-in locking system, so each piece locks together, both plank to plank and row to row, which makes this whole process really straightforward. When it comes time to cut a piece, here's the trick I always use. I lay a second plank directly over the last piece I installed, then I take a third plank, butt it right up against the wall where the cut needs to be, and use that edge as a guide to score the plank underneath. Once it's scored, it snaps cleanly and fits perfectly. Since this bathroom is pretty small, each row only needed one full plank, and I just alternated which side had the full piece. Yay! Guys, this floor was so easy to install. I want to say this took an hour to get installed. Very quick, very easy. The hardest part was working around the toilet, but it wasn't even hard. I just used my jigsaw to cut around that, and then I also used my jigsaw to cut around the one vent that is in this bathroom. And now my father-in-law and I are going to divide and conquer. He's cutting down the baseboards to put around the bottom half of the walls, and then I am gonna do cleanup work, filling in gaps and things like that in these panels, so that hopefully I should be able to get everything painted tomorrow, and then we can put the final touches on the day after. Good morning, guys. So I ended up painting the bathroom. It wasn't my original plan because I didn't really think I had the time, and I was just gonna leave the paneling white and leave above the paneling white as well. But once we got the floors in and I saw the paneling and everything else, it just felt a bit too stark, and I wanted to warm up the space. So I took the day and I painted it. I just used a paint I had laying around, which is my almost accessible beige. I have used it quite a bit throughout my house at this point, but I'm just trying to use what I have. The second coat of paint is done, so I am ready to start getting a toilet and the vanity and sink installed. My father-in-law is coming to help me with all of that today, but before he gets here for the day, I'm gonna get the vanity that I built finally in this space for the first time since all of this has been done. I am so excited. I just want to have my proper geek out moment with the vanity and seeing it in the bathroom for the first time. Now let's make sure that these drawers work. Perfect. Yay. Oh yeah, that's plenty of space. Yay. Now I gotta grab the countertop. Guys, the toilet and the sink are all installed. Yay. Wait, hold on. Yay. All installed. Also, this toilet is a little bit smaller than the previous toilet that was in here, and it fits this bathroom so much better. So much better. So I'm gonna finish up doing some touch-up painting, and then we can finish up this bathroom tomorrow. Good morning, guys. I thought this day was never gonna happen, ever. It is time to finish up this bathroom. There's a lot of like little things that need to happen. Getting hooks installed, getting a mirror on the wall, toilet paper roll holder installed. But the first thing I'm gonna start with is changing out the 2 lights in this bathroom. One for above the sink, and then the one that is in the shower. I'm a little bummed because I did not realize this when I was demoing our bathroom, but this light box is not directly above the sink. Had I realized that, I would have ordered a different light that I could shift and center over that. But I'm hoping that the light that I did pick out might kind of disguise the fact that this is not centered. But we'll see. It is what it is. I can't change it at this point. So I'm gonna go click this off and let's change out a light. There we go. Hey. Okay. Think I was able to fudge the bracket over enough that this might actually be centered. Maybe not exactly center, but definitely more centered. Yay, pretty. Okay, let's do the shower light. Not gross at all. No, it doesn't cover up everything. I want to do a ceiling medallion just to cover everything up. I kind of do. I did that in the hallway, and it worked really well. Ceiling medallion, procured. Boom, covers everything up. Oh, that looks great. I just went with a simple one. So much prettier. Both lights are done. So if you saw the design of this bathroom, you know my plan is to do glass and then a glass door. Unfortunately, as of right now, I don't have the time to do that. So for right now, I am just sticking with a normal shower curtain and shower liner. But I think this is still gonna look really nice. I think I have to maybe shorten the liner a little bit, but that's okay. And that is it, guys. I am so happy to be done with this bathroom renovation. The only thing I'm disappointed in is that I didn't finish this at least like a week before I moved, so that I could have enjoyed this bathroom for just a little bit. But that's okay. It is now ready for whoever stays at my house next. Like I said in my last video, but I feel like now that the bathroom is done, you can really see just how open this space is. Even though it is the exact same size as it was before, it is still a small bathroom. It does feel so much bigger and so much more open. And now that I have finished this bathroom renovation, I think the one thing that like really stood out to me is just how long tiling actually takes. If I can remember correctly, I think between what I was able to do and then my father-in-law coming to help me, it was about a full 2-week long process. And it's not a hard process whatsoever. It's just very, very time consuming, and it is the same repetitive thing over and over and over again. But the tiling is done, and honestly, I made up for it with the floors outside of the shower. Not only was the vinyl flooring a really pretty option, I'm super happy with how it turned out. It was obviously time efficient, but also it was cost effective. I saved hundreds of dollars by going with vinyl flooring. So that was a huge money saver that I didn't even realize was going to be such a money saver. And now that this bathroom is done and really the rest of my house is all complete, it is ready for somebody to come stay or live in it. I am so happy with all of the projects and things that I got to tackle over the last 5 months since we decided we were moving, and now I'm in a new space and ready to tackle some fun rental-friendly projects. So I hope you guys liked this video and this whole Airbnb series. As always, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.